Yes, absolutely. You know, I mean, for example, when the short meditation we just did, just see like a sense of peace that we felt, or a sense of warmth that we felt, or a sense of confidence that we felt. So you can say, well, that's true. When I close my eye and I go into that place, I do feel those things. But the problem is, I don't feel those qualities at my work, or in my relationship. Of course, people will say that, right? Of course, that experience inside will manifest outside, for sure. There's no question about it. But is it going to manifest easy? No, it will require some time. What kind of time it requires? It has to mature. But you have to hold that space long enough that it will give the birth to something. I tell a student of mine, share her experience of her sister and being a little bit difficult with her, and her sister was, basically, anyway, the short story is that her sister was kind of, very yelling at her and unhappy about her and something like that in this particular moment situation, and she hold that space of awareness just for a little bit. You get yelled, right? Somebody's yelling at you, and you have a history of family karmic history here, and you're challenged by that, and you're holding that space, and then from that space came out saying, "You seem stressed out. Do you need a massage?" So, you see, is it a creative thought? Yes, very creative. When somebody's yell at you, who could think of giving a massage to that person? It's very creative, fearlessness. But where did that thought come out? It came out from holding that space. But you need to know that thought and that awareness of space has a relationship there. And probably in the Western world, that relationship is very important. That's the only reason to be practicing awareness. Or if it's producing something good like giving a massage, then maybe it makes sense to be aware of that space. Otherwise, it's just space, Who cares just about space if it's not producing something? So, again, so the whole experience is what human mind is able to feel, see, think, do, comes out of amount of awareness of that inner space. How much connected there is not. So that needs little trust, But in the beginning, even it's just like like when you're in the middle of all this crisis of systems. For example, one of the things that we, in the modern society that we face a lot is the hecticness. Are you familiar with the hecticness? Just like so much stuff going on, right? Hecticness. So what do you do? Being very hectic, right? So what do you do? What do you do? If in the middle of that experience, if you are able to go in that place, you immediately feel some sense of calmness. Immediately you feel. It could be middle of anything. It could be middle of email that you're writing. It could be in middle of the telephone conversation you're happening. It could be any situation in that moment. If you simply draw attention there, and you will able to even talk. That's the most fun thing about it. While you're talking, you don't have to stop talking. And in fact, you will realize you're talking much better than if you're not aware of that. And that's the beauty about it. Is it helpful? Of course it's helpful. That's how you deal with stress. Otherwise, stress will deal with you in a different way, not with awareness. Yeah. Okay, any other? Yeah.
I just want to mention we've had consistently about 180 to 190